This is no money, mo money, and after putting an end to a 1,000-year war, he thought to take a little break. But old threats create new problems, and now his path leads to war, through a storm of blood. So we run into a little bit of problems with my gathering gear, all of which is like really out of date at this point because it's sort of like mid-tier Heavensward stuff. In that I've now only got about a 75, 79, 80-ish% chance of gathering most things here in Stormblood, and that's not good. So what do you say we take a little time out before returning to the MSQ, and let's go ahead and upgrade some of this gear, shall we? So there's my new look for my crafters. I actually kind of like the way that looks. It's not too bad. And that takes care of that. Whole new set of gather gear, which means that I now have a much better gather rate in Stormblood. Still not quite 100, but if I meld some materia to it, I'm sure I'll be fine. Now, let's get back into the Stormblood MSQ, shall we? You probably don't remember me, do you? Of course I remember you, my friend. Forgiven for forgetting all about your time in Quarry Mill. Yeah, no, I remember. So I had to disband our unit. Told the men to live their lives as they saw fit, and unfortunately some of them went off with the Griffin and died. We're going recruiting in Ala Gannha.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity, who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
This is a tiny little hole-in-the-wall village. They're basically gonna have terrible time trying to recruit anyone because the Griffin went and killed everyone. Speak to the Elder first, because he's one of the only people we know for sure can be trusted in this village. And then see what he has for us to do. It's like, hey old man, we're here to take a bunch more of your kids away for the Resistance, to die for the Resistance. Yeah, Griffin came, talked up a storm, dangled a freaking dream of freedom before them, and then led a bunch of their kids away to die. Surely you hate the Empire as much as us. It's like, yeah, they took everything from us. And they demand a fifth of whatever they've got left. Great. They hate them, they just don't like the Resistance anymore. Oh, God. It's my village too. Shut up, please. No one wants to listen to you. We can give no more. Yeah, it's like, well, this is technically your home, I guess. She's been away 20 years, 30 years, who God only knows how long. But apparently he's like, no, this is your home too. It's like, is it really at this point? You could probably kick her out and no one would care. If we're going to convince anyone to join us, we have to gain their trust first. Yep. So this is the part where I have to run around doing a bunch of boring, like, odd jobs for the people. Okay, so I have to go kill some creatures to grab ingredients for some tea for this lady. There we go. There's the horn. And there's the talon. Here's your ingredients, lady. Little brother's working on the rocks by Grim and Enid. Got something for me. Go and fetch it. Sack over yonder. They're bleeding heavy, mines. Be careful when you pick them up. Leftovers, huh? Unconscionably heavy sacks. Here's your dumb, very heavy sacks that I had to teleport back. So yeah, they're skimming saltpeter a little bit off the top of the mining operation and then using it to make fire sand, blow up rocks and mineral deposits down by the lake, and then sell that stuff off to traders. Yeah, so pretty much everyone in this village certainly hates the Empire and maybe has their own little ways of resisting, but like none of them want to actually sign on with the Resistance because it basically destroy them and their families. Yeah, where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the black wall? Blah, 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 blah. The guy can shut up, but he's not wrong. Where were you the last 20 years, girl? You're not really a local girl that anyone should be listening to anymore. You've been off somewhere else, not having to suffer like they were suffering for like 2 decades. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. Tributum's due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Kikern attacked. Oh, okay, so not Imperials. So Kikern are the problem here. Ruins to the south. It's just an old temple before they came. And yeah, I think this is the inverted ziggurat thing. Yep, the ziggurat. If the rat man took him there, he's as good as dead. Not if I get through with him. I can walk right up the center of that ziggurat and punch them all in the face. I got it. Yeah, a little ashamed of being a coward now, aren't you, buddy? We've got to go deal with this. If not, just to save people, although saving people's enough. Like, they took the Tributum as well. If the Imperials show up and the Tributum's not here, these people are doomed. Oh, look, he's still alive. Better do this quick, then. He's all the way up the top. Wonderful. And up we go. Try and walk around them and stuff. Much as I can, avoid fighting. Awesome. Managed to get there without a single extra fight that I didn't need. Oh, this guy's actually fairly strong. Didn't even catch that this guy was like an actual enemy. So how you doing now, buddy? Dude, relax. Let's get out of here before more show up. Oh, okay, yeah. He's got to go deal with the Tributum like right now, or the Imperials are gonna start killing people.
Are they Imperials?
They're Ala Mhigans who've been pressed into Imperial service and then lied to and manipulated into being all freaking faithful to the Imperial and crap.
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lys. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the Tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a Resistance spy.
Oh, shut up, idiots.
I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
You want me to answer that honestly?
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family.
Exactly.
You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor,
Look,
assuming they didn't just
you
execute
can't
the
fix
Nazis.
this right now unless you're willing to launch a full-scale assault on the freaking Imperial Castrum right this moment, Lys.
But it isn't fair.
Oh, boo-hoo. This is a story about war, girl. Nothing's fair. I have to reestablish just how terrible the Empire is, because apparently we all have no attention span, so that we have a reason to fight this war, other than we already knew the Empire was bad, guys.
Ala Mhigans can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man.
Blah,
I'm a
blah,
citizen, goddamn it. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
Yeah, so these are dumbass Ala Mhigans who've been, like, indoctrinated into the Empire.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
They beat him half to death? I mean, he's lucky. Honestly, he got to walk away from it. Bones heal scars fade, but the dead remain dead. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the other people in the village are sick of this mindset. Great, so the cynical dude came back to apologize. Yeah, all this garbage about, this isn't even your village anymore, girl. And then when Warkrana was in trouble, he just stood there whining about it like everyone else. See, so the village still has some people who are not willing to just give up. Like, inspire them a little. There's still some people that'll come and join you, but the village has like no organized group it can give you. But a couple of people here and there, sure, they'll join willingly on their own. Yeah, so we got a couple of recruits out of this village. Alright, back to the Reach. Like that. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. It's good phrasing, Meffred. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Ala Mhigan, none of that matters. He's right, you know. Everyone's got their reasons, but at the end of the day, they're all enemy soldiers for the Empire, and if you can't raise your weapon against a fellow Ala Mhigan who happens to be conscripted in the Empire, they're going to kill you. Maybe you could be more of a talker than me, Lise. Jesus. The idea that they're like setting up Lise to be this great resistance leader when it's like Lise has done basically nothing except punchy the whole game, it really does sort of come out of nowhere and is not very well earned. And I'm saying that as someone who actually kind of likes Lise as a character. A lot of her growth in Stormblood kind of comes from nowhere and is not earned. Alright, that covers the split MSQ. Which means we'd be back to the main MSQ. The men go as one. Hey, they're here. Awesome. I forgot this is the expansion where Arnvold starts to become like a real character rather than just one of the random scions that was sitting in a room somewhere with some generic text. So they're going to receive a little bit of training and then we're supposed to attack Castellum Villadina. Oh, great. The Royal Palace. Wonderful.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed with the unit
Who could have possibly done that?
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. We have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Ala Mhigan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Alright, so now they want me walking around Ralger's Reach helping people with a bunch of side junk too. So this guy just wants me to ask people various questions so he could document it for history. Here's your report, buddy, and from revenge to camaraderie to true belief to whatever else, like, the reasons for people joining the Resistance are as varied as the number of fighters you've got. This lady just wants me to go grab some herbs for their food. Great, he didn't have many herbs, so now I have to go pick up the rest off the ground by myself. There you go, here's all your herbs. And a little something for the Ananta, too. Oh, great. So she's supposed to be training new recruits, but they're not here, so now I have to go round them up. Alright, I found all of your recruits. And that finishes up the 3 side quests. It looks like we're gonna make our move on Veladina now. Proposal for an assault on Castellum, Veladina to General Alden. We're off to see Raubon. Okay, so we've got a number of new people. New, young, like, recruits and old veterans who have shown up again. So we're gonna go out and, like, spy on the Castellum just to see what's going on there. Upon reconnoitering Castellum Veladina, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yay! Bunch of story nonsense. Here we go.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that...
Uh-oh.
Oh, God, it's Ralger's Reach.
So much for Castellum Veladina. Ralger's Reach is under attack.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Yeah, somehow they got right into the base. Somehow they just knew where we were.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You!
Yeah. No, not so much, Mefred. Good luck with that.
Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
Bye, buddy.
Meffred! Hells take you!
Oh boy, here he comes.
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Seven hells! It's him! It's Xenos!
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man!
Good luck with that, Lise.
So spirited, and yet so empty.
No.
Lise, run!
Although even she won't be able to hold him for long.
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas. It will not save you.
Oh, great.
Your shoulder!
Yeah, she's really good at just sort of yeeting herself into death.
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
A tenth of our forces sort of limping away from the battle.
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught. Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall? Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern. If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements...
Punching Xenos in the
we may
face
yet turn
seems
the
like my
tide.
paramount concern, but sure, whatever, pal.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
Alright, Fadola, now it's you and me. That was not that difficult.
Alphino, I need your help!
Yes, finally, unlike Heaven's Word, we remember that some of our people are healers. Let's dance, Xenos.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Alright, let's do this.
As one!
Begone!
Does Xenos even have a... Ow.
Give me something to remember.
Don't care. Just let me hit it. That didn't even... I didn't even need to destroy those. They don't cover much of the arena. They're literally only one tiny piece of the arena here. Of course, it decided to target the wrong thing so that I would waste my time and not break the sword. Oh, here we go. He's about to end it. Boom! And I'm still alive, idiot. Of course, they couldn't let me win yet, because we had to build up to beating up Xenos. But still, couldn't kill me. Busted your blade on my face.
Pathetic.
You guys are late.
7 hells.
Go fight him. Yeah, Ralbon really wants to go fight him. Good for him. But he's smart enough to stay back.
Shall we give chase, General?
Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
Aye, sir.
You all right, lad?
Ow. I think my pride might have taken a knock.
'Tis no ordinary foe could best the likes of you.
Oh, I think this is enough failure for one day. Maybe we'll just pick up the pieces next week.